I, 28 male, had been with Sophia, 26, for 3 years. We shared an apartment, a car loan, and what I thought was a future. Turns out I was only right about the first two. It started small. She'd tilt her phone away when texting. Leave the room to take calls. Classic signs, right? But I'm not the jealous type. I figured she was planning my birthday surprise or something equally innocent. Then came the social media post that changed everything. Tuesday night, I'm making dinner. She's on the couch, giggling at her phone. I walk over to tell her food's ready and catch her frantically swiping up on her messages. The preview I glimpsed said, "Can't wait to see you tomorrow," face blowing a kiss from someone named Marcus. Who's Marcus? I asked. She locked her phone so fast she almost dropped it. Just a coworker. We're working on the Henderson project. Here's the thing. I'd been to her last 3 office parties and met her whole team. The name Marcus had never come up once. Not a single mention of a new guy. But I played it cool. Oh, nice. Big project. Yeah, super stressful. She was already scrolling Instagram. Conversation over. 20 minutes later, she posts, "If you can't trust your partner, you don't deserve 100 points. Hashtag relationship goals. Hashtag trust. Hashtag love." I stared at my phone. The audacity. I commented, "Facts 100 points." She looked up from her phone, smiled at me. "Thanks, babe." I smiled back. Then opened Facebook and changed my relationship status to single. Her phone started buzzing immediately. First her best friend, Kayla. "Girl, what happened?" Then her sister. "Did you guys break up?" Then her mom. "Sophia, just call me crying. What did you do?" Sophia's face went from confused to panicked to furious in about 3 seconds. "What the hell did you just do?" "Trusted my instincts," I said, still eating my pasta. "By the way, how's the Henderson project going?" She stood up, phone clutched in her hand. "Are you serious right now? You're ending our relationship over a Facebook status." "No, I'm ending it over Marcus." The color drained from her face. "I told you, he's just..." "You've never mentioned a Marcus, sophomore." "Not once." "I thought I knew your whole team." "Try again." She made her Instagram private within the hour. But by then, screenshots were already circulating. Her own post about trust, with my comment, followed immediately by our breakup. Her friend were hitting me up for details. I kept it simple. Asked her about Marcus. Update 1. The truth was worse than I thought. So it's been 2 weeks since I changed my status, and everything exploded. Grab some popcorn because this gets wild. After the initial blow-up, Sophia stayed with her sister. She came by twice to get clothes, both times when she thought I'd be out. The second time, she must have been in a hurry because she left her iPad on the couch, not just unlocked, but open to her email inbox. I wasn't trying to snoop, I was just cleaning up. But the subject lines were impossible to ignore. "Can't stop thinking about last night," and "Room 412 this Friday." Room 412. That's a hotel room. I didn't read the emails themselves. Didn't need to, but I did take a photo of the screen. For the lawyers. Oh yeah, did I mention? We're both on the lease. The car loan is in both our names. And a quick look our joint savings account showed she'd been using it to fund her little adventures. Here's where it gets interesting. Remember how she made her Instagram private? Well, she forgot about LinkedIn. And guess who updated their job status to marketing director at Henderson Industries 2 months ago? Marcus Henderson, son of the CEO, married Marcus Henderson. His wife found out the same day I did. How? Sophia's best friend, Kayla, in a moment of panic, had messaged a mutual acquaintance who was a known gossip, asking if she knew a good couples therapist for a friend going through a tough time. That acquaintance is friends with Marcus's sister-in-law on Facebook. The sister-in-law saw the chatter, put 2 and 2 together based on rumors she'd already heard, and made the call. Marcus's wife, Andrea, called me. We met for coffee. Turns out this wasn't his first rodeo, but it was his last. She'd been suspicious for months, preparing for a divorce. My situation just gave her the final, concrete proof she needed to pull the trigger. The funniest part? Sophia started posting motivational quotes about new beginnings and removing toxic people from your life. Girl, you were the toxic people. But karma wasn't done yet. Update 2. She tried to play the victim. 3 weeks after everything went down, Sophia went nuclear. She posted a long Facebook essay about emotional abuse, gaslighting, and controlling behavior. Without naming me, She painted herself as a victim who'd finally escaped a toxic relationship. The post got over 200 reactions. People who didn't know the full story started reaching out to her with support. Some mutual friends even stopped talking to me. One blocked me entirely. I stayed quiet. Andrea, Marcus's wife, advised me to document everything but not engage. Let her dig her own grave, she said. And dig she did. See, Sophia forgot one crucial detail. The car we co-owned had a dash cam with cloud storage that I still had access to. Curious, I checked the archives the day after our breakup and found a very interesting video from about a month prior. Her and Marcus in our car, in our assigned parking spot, at 2 a.m. The audio was illuminating. I can't keep doing this, she's saying. The guilt is killing me. Just be patient, Marcus replies. I told Andrea I want a divorce. The lawyers are just starting to talk. Once it's in motion, we could be together officially. But what about my name? What about him? You said yourself he's boring. Too focused on his career. Doesn't appreciate you. I've been working overtime to save for the engagement ring in my sock drawer. But sure, too focused on my career. I didn't post the video, but I did send it to my lawyer. And when Andrea's divorce lawyer subpoenaed evidence of Marcus's infidelity, well, discovery is a beautiful thing. Suddenly, Sophia's narrative started falling apart. Marcus threw her under the bus completely, claiming she pursued him, that he tried to end it multiple times. He provided texts where she threatened to tell his wife if he left her. Their co-workers at Henderson Industries were subpoenaed as witnesses. Turns out, everyone knew. They'd been hooking up in his office, using company credit cards for their hotel rooms. HR, faced with a mountain of evidence involving the CEO's son, had no choice but to launch a formal investigation. Both of them were fired. Update 3, the final card. It's been 2 months now. The dust has mostly settled, but there was one last surprise. Sophia had been staying with her parents after losing her job. Her mom called me last week, crying. Apparently, Sophia had told them I cheated, that I was abusive, that I'd stolen money from her. She said you hacked her accounts, her mom sobbed, that you're trying to ruin her life. I was done being quiet. Mrs. Chun, I have something to send you. After you watch it, please call me back if you want to talk. I sent her the dashcam video, the full, unedited version. She called back an hour later. Her voice was different. Cold. How long? At least 3 months that I know of. Probably longer. The money she said you stole? Check your bank statement from March through May. She was pulling $500 to $800 weekly from our joint account. I have receipts showing hotel charges on the same dates. Silence. Then I'm sorry. We didn't know. I know. She's pregnant. Says it's yours. My blood went cold. For a second, my heart hammered against my ribs. We hadn't been intimate in months. She was always too tired or too stressed. The timeline made it impossible. But for one terrifying moment, the sheer audacity of the lie almost choked me. It's not mine, I said quietly, my voice steady despite the adrenaline. And she already knows that. The conversation ended there. But Mrs. Chun must have confronted Sophia, because the next day, I got a text from an unknown number. You ruined my life. I hope you're happy. I didn't respond, but I did forward it to my lawyer. Andrea's divorce was finalized last week. She got everything, the house, alimony, child support. Marcus is living in a studio apartment, paying for 2 households on half his former salary. Sophia, last I heard, she moved back to her hometown. Her Instagram is still private, but mutual friends tell me she's focusing on herself and excited about her journey as a single mom. Marcus hasn't acknowledged the pregnancy publicly. Wonder why. As for me, I kept the apartment, sold the car, and bought something that doesn't smell like betrayal and bad decisions. Started therapy to deal with the trust issues this whole mess left me with. My lawyer says we should be able to close out all the financial entanglements by next month. The joint account has been frozen, and she'll have to pay back what she took. Oh, and that engagement ring? Returned it. Used the money for a solo trip to Japan. Best decision I've made in years. The funny thing is, I keep thinking about that Instagram post. If you can't trust your partner, you don't deserve one. She was right. She didn't deserve one. Sometimes the universe gives you exactly what you need, even if it's wrapped in heartbreak and delivered through a Facebook status change. To everyone going through something similar, document everything. Lawyer up. Don't engage with the drama. And remember, the best revenge is living well while they deal with the consequences of their own choices. Trust your gut. It knows things your heart doesn't want to admit. Edit. Since people keep asking, no, I haven't heard from Sophia directly since that text. Her family still reaches out occasionally, mostly to apologize. And yes, I'm in a much better place now. Therapy helps. So does having friends who stuck by me through the whole mess. Edit 2. For those asking about the legality of the dashcam footage, I checked with my lawyer first. The car was jointly owned. The dashcam was installed with both our knowledge. She even used it once when someone dinged our door. And in our state, only one party needs to consent to recording in a private vehicle if they're the owner. The footage wasn't made public, only shared with relevant legal parties. Always check your local laws before recording anything. Final thought. I know some of you think I should have confronted her directly when I first saw the text. Maybe you're right. But when someone shows you who they are, someone who can look you in the eye while lying, who can post about trust while actively betraying yours, confrontation just gives them a chance to gaslight you further. Sometimes the best response is to simply remove yourself from the equation and let the truth come out on its own. It always does.